Hey Benton, Aaron and Alice here. Well, actually Aaron here. Alice is in the other room watching another episode of House. It must be an addiction she's got going on, this medical stuff. And I'm in here in my windowless cavern of the laundry where 100 sheets and towels have lined the walls, and then I've got a bazillion rolls of toilet paper. I have no idea if I'll ever use that much, but it's all here. And hey, I got your message. That's good video you got going here. What I'm using is just a simple camera, and then I transfer it to YouTube, and then I post it to Facebook. By the time I'm done with all that, I'm worn out. And I caught your message on your video, and sorry for your grief. Sometimes there's no explaining why people choose to say something on one day, and then the very next day, I think I'm saying something completely different. So sorry about that. And as you're looking to deal with your emotions on that, you're checking yourself pretty well, which means as you're self-diagnosing how you feel each and every day, you're one step ahead of the ball game. A couple of things you might want to keep in mind when you're doing that self-check is ask yourself the physical stuff. Did I get enough sleep last night? I know that many times when I only get like 4 hours of sleep at night, my emotions are all whacked out the next day. The next question I'll ask, did I get enough to eat? And boy, if I've had like too much pizza and coffee one on top of the other and drown that with orange juice, it not only makes my stomach off, but it also affects how I'm like in a foul mood. Or if you haven't had enough to eat at all, it'll give you a headache. You know, for people that have diuretics. Boy, I can't even say it. They watch their sugar and their food intake all the time. I guess it'd be a good idea if we do that too. And then see if there's anything else that might just be bugging at you other than the usual life is grief. And if you check to make sure that all's well, then you can say, well, I think we'll make it through the day. And it's at those kind of days that I have written some of my most outlandishly memorable poetry, songs, and other stuff like that. I've got a book out there that's already in the Library of Congress. It's just a stack of poems, nonsensical mind dribble, but it's during the times of my life's crap that I remember some of the stuff that I've written is like, wow, the poetic devices. So if you write and write and write and write, and I've heard some of your stuff, you write some darn good stuff. Write some stuff down. Come back to it, write some music, vice versa. Write some music, come back to it, put some words to it. You will find that this time of just getting through another days of life, another day trying to deal with the grief and getting back on track, you'll find that you have used it to do something incredibly brilliant that most people don't have the ability to come across. Well, Alice and I are praying for you. Hopefully you'll do a bunch of good stuff, and I will be curious to see what you produce in the middle of your difficulties. It's through the trials of fire that great men are made and great things are done. So I'm counting you'll do well, and I'm curious to see what comes of this. Stay in touch, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.